It's Kyle here from Landfight. I'm here with Nick.
What's going on, guys?
We got a lot to talk about today. First off, we want to apologize for the long delay. We've been really busy on our end.
Sorry.
We're on video. Stop trying to kill the fly.
I'm sorry. It's been bothering me. Anyway, yeah, so we do want to apologize for the late arrival of this episode. It's been a very busy week for us.
3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since we've been on. We've been slammed.
Yeah, it's getting close to Christmas time, so everyone's trying to prepare. I actually need to go Christmas shopping.
Yeah, me too.
In a couple weeks, but yeah. So Landfight, how anything new to your deck changes? I know last time we talked, you were talking about zombie control. Are you still on zombie control?
So yeah, I'm on zombie control. The only changes I've really made was like I added 2 ruins defense to the main.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty solid.
I have your other one, by the way.
Yeah, so I have 2 in the main. I have 1 in the side. I'm about to have a second in the side. I think it's really good against deck out. I think it's really good against reuse draw. Any good like revival, anything. Ruins defense is really solid in my opinion. I think it's good right now.
Yeah, I mean it's always been a good card. It's very format dependent. It's kind of like Disruptor. It's like it's good when the format calls for it, but when the format doesn't call for it, it feels like the worst card ever.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a ruins defense format though. I mean, heck, that even hurts me.
Yeah, and it hurts me too. Like it hurts all of us. I mean,
but I played ruins defense against someone, and then I tried to grave hex my reuse draw because it boost locked me, and then I was like, oh wait, I can't even target reuse draw.
Casually cheating.
Yeah. So one thing I was wanting to talk about is boost lock. People are on that boost lock thing right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it don't really hurt me very much, but it's cool.
But there's certain times when someone plays it against you, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, but
like if you're full of boost, right?
People aren't playing that card the correct way. That's the thing.
What's the correct way?
Put them on nothing. Put them on. You have it. Like grind, and then just hit them with it.
When they're down to nothing, pretty much. And
then you can just
they can't come back.
I honestly don't even think boost lock. I mean, it's a good card, obviously. But I don't play it. I don't plan on ever playing it. There might be a format in the future where there's a boost card that's so good that I have to play it. Because like boost cancel's good, obviously, but it's even you see it or you don't. I mean,
yeah. See, boost lock for me is like I don't want to play it, but there's been times people's played it against me that's really hurt me. There's times people's played it against me that it didn't hurt me. So I feel like there's gonna be a format that it comes that's gonna be really good. But like right now, I don't know. I feel like we're a more creature-dependent format at the moment.
Oh yeah, like Mutant Control is still one of the best decks. That deck horrifies me.
Yeah, I don't want to play against that deck.
No, I don't even know what I'm playing can handle Nuclear Landmine. I don't know if it can.
You just gotta. That's why I'm citing 4 continuous boost removal cards. 4 copies of 1 card, but yeah.
I played 2 in the side, I believe. I'm ready for it. I wish I had continuous wave, but
that's what I have. I have 4 copies of that on my side.
Yeah, it's smart. No, it's smart. I'm ready. I'm more ready for the matchups I know I'm going to see. Walls is picking up really heavy right now because the strategy is just like it's very simplistic, but it's very effective.
Now, speaking of walls, they're getting new support in the next booster set too.
Really? When's the release for that booster set?
We're looking November. So it's coming. We thought it was going to come out later, but we worked with our manufacturing company yesterday, and they actually said that we're going to get it in November. So we got a lot of work to do, but it'll be a booster pack, and you have a chance of pulling foils in the booster pack.
Wow, that's exciting. Yeah, talk about the foils a little bit. That's something that's kind of new to Landfight. There's different kind of rarities now.
So that's not coming up yet.
Not yet? Okay.
No. But there is foiling straight from manufacturer that we're getting, and pretty much the way it's going to work is all full arts, red rares, chromatics come in foil.
That's exciting.
So the full arts will only come as foil, like same with the red rare and the chromatic.
Yeah.
So if you hit that, it's going to be shiny.
Yeah. I'm still, I'm an OG guy. I like OG landfight. I still think Red Rare is one of my favorites.
It's cool because, like, I don't know, it's just, it sticks out. You know, if you look at a stack of cards, it's going to stick out. And now that they're going to be foil,
Yeah, it's gonna stick out even harder.
I do want to talk a little bit about the set and what's kind of coming with this set.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of retrains of an OG land fight, right? So there's like the whole like Earth Warrior Kings and those type of cards are getting retrains. So I think that's really neat. Dragons are getting a big buff with this.
Okay. Do you think, like, is it related to just dragons or is it related to Majestic?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. There's like new support with like the egg cards. Remember the original like
I do.
eggs?
Yeah.
And then now there's gonna be a Majestic egg.
Okay.
And it has the ability that when it's discarded by a boost ability, you can add any Majestic creature from your deck to your hand.
Wow, that is very good searching.
Yeah. So we're trying to bring dragons back because
Yeah.
dragons haven't really been so good since like early on, and they still even struggled early on, right?
I remember when I first started. This was still. I think this was like post Majestic comeback. I remember when we had a couple players trying to really cook with dragons and Majestic. It's just the dragons just weren't there. The Majestic was almost there, and I think with this new set and the egg, I think it's going to bring Majestic up there.
Yeah.
But hopefully it will drag the dragons with it because I just feel like dragons need a lot.
Now, there's also new elf. There's a new elf support. It's a new large. It says when this card is summoned, you can look at the top 5 cards you find, or top 5 cards in your deck, and you can summon any elf you find there.
Or you can just give me Helping Hand back.
Now, I think that's still good. You will literally be able to swarm the field.
Yeah. No, it's
in
good
deck
for
thin.
It's good for OTK.
It's going to be deck thin, OTK.
It's gonna block. I was like,
Yeah, you got ninja skills. So, we also have our speedster decks coming next month. So
Yeah.
the game's going to be different again, and it's still evolving right now as we speak with what's currently out. But we're wanting to bring more to the game. Like we're a new game, so we don't have tens of thousands of cards in our game yet.
yeah.
But we're getting there.
Do you? It's funny because we were talking about this morning. Take when Sorcerer deck came out. The impact that deck had on the format was bigger than like the Water deck hitting the shelves and the impact of that. Do you think that's gonna happen with the Speedster deck? Do you think the Speedster deck is gonna have like a big impact on the meta?
I think it's going to be interesting, and honestly, I think Speedster is very like it's going to be crazy, or people aren't going to know what to do with it yet,
Yeah.
and eventually it'll be crazy.
I think the theory is really good. Like, what was it? Control as many monsters you want.
You control as many speedsters as you want. All speedsters are small, but they all have decent abilities, right? And you can utilize stuff like small backup.
Yeah, very good card.
And then small backups come in the deck. So, like, you can utilize small backup to search any of your speedster creatures, and they have different unique strategies, but I think speedsters will be decent. And I know our sorting machine just
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh.
But I know I am hopping on the speedster train right away, and we talked about recalls attack for speedsters.
Yeah, I think Recall will be probably a staple in that deck, just because of the land contradicting with,
like Sable Siren.
yeah, which are like, obviously must-haves in the deck. Like, most people are playing one Sable, one Luminara, yada. And you need to be able to get that off. You need to resolve the effect and get it off the board, so you can continue the OTK with speedsters.
Yeah.
And honestly, this might actually be one of the first times you do see more of non-engine. Like, there'll be less non-engine than main engine.
Yeah.
Like we might even have to cut some of those major big monsters that we love to
Because
play.
and there's actually even another speedster creature coming out in the booster set too.
Really?
Just one additional one. I don't quite remember what his ability is, but like I said, there's an additional speedster creature coming out in the booster set. So people are gonna try to grab that. And there's a little glimpse in the future with that booster set because there will be a demon structure deck next year and there's a demon card in the set. So you want to grab your play set of those and just set them aside for that demon structure deck.
I mean, speedsters already have a lot going from like Rex, which is what, the one that searches for each other. Yeah.
There's one speedster that searches team fight.
Yeah. They're definitely an OTK storm deck, which is really good because it almost reminds me of like
Original Elf.
No, I was gonna say original Aliens.
Oh yeah, that's right. Aliens.
Because that's what Corn Knight felt to me too. Was like how they were able to put on the 5 knights on the board and then just team fight. It reminded me of OG Aliens, and any deck that plays like Aliens, I'm usually a big fan of.
So if you go back to the beginning of Landfight, right? So the first original decks we had like elves, knights, dragons.
Corn.
Cool. Well, that was in Future Extinction. So we had elves, knights, dragons. We had the water deck,
The fire deck.
fire deck. Yeah. So like, and there was one more. It's not on the top of my head for some reason. But and then Future Extinction. Oh well, it was our Earth deck. That's what it was.
Yeah. Earth Princess.
It was just because it was just like the kings, queens, prince, and princess stuff. So all those stuff, all those cards, and then Future Extinction. So this new set is actually like a remake of those original cards, kinda in a way, like
a retrain, like you said earlier.
Yeah, and I'm very excited for that. I feel like that's really cool because like you for example, you've been playing since practically the beginning at this point, and now you're going to get to see like retrains of your old school cards that are even better.
Yeah,
and that needed to be brought up to today's standards in Landfight.
there is good Earth Princess Knight stuff. Like there's I believe it's a boost card. It just simply says, discard a prince or princess, add a
King and Queen.
Yeah.
The King and Queen's the setup is largest, so.
Yeah, and like it's like really good setup, especially like you play that on top of Combined Society. You got 8 ways to search for anything you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes it like very consistent, which is good. It's what the deck needs. I mean,
So, and there's something unique with the new retrains for those is they have abilities, but they're counted as creatures without abilities.
really. So how does that work?
So there's a new land coming out in that set that is all creatures without abilities gain 2 strength. So you can use that with that. Also, they can't be creature canceled.
Yeah, which is very neat. It almost feels like we're going to like a normal creature meta soon.
Maybe, depending on how good they do. But the dragons are really neat because, alright, drum roll.
Oh my god.
There's a new card type. Yeah, there's a new card type.
Drama over there.
Yeah, I know. There's a new card type coming out in the booster set, right? So, not like creature type, but card type. So right now we have creatures, lands, boost. Boost interrupt, boost continuous.
Yeah, and that's it.
And mutated, well, they're kind of creatures. Yeah.
I mean, I count mutated as
Yeah.
different, yeah.
We have a thing called attachments.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited for attachments.
A lot of them look pretty good. I've seen early concept drafts of the attachments. They're going to be very neat. It's going to make certain decks viable that were before not.
No.
What comes to mind is like Corn. I think Corn's going to do really well with these attachments. I mean, if you want to give a little insight on what some of these attachments, how they're going to work and stuff.
Yeah, so the way attachments work is you can have up to 4 copies of each in your deck, like any booster, like creature.
Yeah.
But you can only attach one creature can only have 1 attachment.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do like 2 attachments.
Yeah. You can't just load it up on one guy.
Yeah, so but I think it's still good because there's an attachment that's like this creature cannot be destroyed by boost, right?
Yeah.
But the ones that say that like this creature can't be destroyed by boost, but can be destroyed by like creatures or battle. That way, if its main effect is can't be destroyed by battle, it just swaps the 2.
Yeah.
That way we don't end up with a lock, right? But they're still good, and there's a ton of new attachments, and
That scared you.
that's not living. Okay.
We're a little rusty, guys. It's been 3 weeks. You know, give some.
Yeah. So
Some flag.
anyway, the attachments are really neat.
Yeah.
You can they'll have a little A on the bottom instead of like a B or a C or an L or an S or an M. It's an A. So you know what an attachment is. All the attachments come as commons in the booster set, so it'll be easy to pull them. We want people to get their attachments. and I think it's going to change the game a lot.
There is a couple attachments. I don't know how many card effects you want to reveal. There's a couple that are like really, really good. Like I'll reveal one. One comes to mind. The one that attacks directly.
Mm-hmm.
That one seems really good. It's some of these attachments are going to be like very game altering, and you're going to have to like really deck build. I feel like this is the time to pick up Continuous Wave because that hits equipments, correct? Do they count? Oh, actually, that's a good question.
They don't count as boosts. They're not boosts. They're attachments.
Okay. Is there a way to remove attachments?
Yes, there was going to be at least 3 or 4 cards in the set that will remove attachments.
That was a question I did have.
Now, there's also, I think there's 2 attachments that you don't attach to your own creature, you attach to your opponent's creature. There's one that says when it's it must be attached to an opponent's creature. So, funny part about that is if they're playing attachments and they don't have an attachment on that creature,
Yeah.
you block them from attaching something to it.
Wow.
So, say your opponent has Maze Titan.
Yeah.
It is a 10 strength, and you don't want them to get the attack directly attachment, and you draw the attachment that attaches to them. So there's 2. One says -2 to their strength, right? So you just attach that. So Maze Titan is now an 8 instead of a 10, and your opponent can't put nothing on it.
Yeah.
Unless they play something to remove that attachment. Because you can't just swap the attachments out. You have to play removal for the attachments.
Yeah.
And then when the creature's destroyed, the attachment goes to the ruins as
Yeah.
well. There's also one attachment that makes it to where that creature can't block attacks that you put on your opponent's creature.
They can't block attacks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
So-
you attack as if it wasn't there.
Yeah. So like, say your opponent has a large, and you can put that on their large.
Yeah.
And then say you just have a large, you don't have to worry about crashing. They can crash it.
Yeah.
But you don't. You can just hit over everything else they have. It's a little stalled, but the attachments are unique, and the biggest card in this set for dragons is Attachment Dragon.
Really? What's it?
So when it's summoned,
Okay.
you can attach attachment from your deck to it.
That is pretty good.
It's a large.
Yeah.
That's the main character card in this set is
The protagonist.
the Attachment Dragon. You play Attachment Dragon. You're like, oh, let me search my deck. Boom, can't attack directly or gets additional strength or whatever.
So, can I like boost cancel an attachment?
No,
Wow, that's crazy.
it's not a boost. It's an attachment.
Yeah.
It's a whole different type of card.
That is crazy to think about.
So I think it'll be interesting. But there is removal cards.
Yeah.
There's actually a card that's like that allows you to remove an attachment from a creature and attach another attachment to it from either player's ruins.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's going to be game changing, and I'll be interested to see how speedsters go with attachments. Because if you get them up and you build them up, you get ones that can attack directly or something.
Aliens about to be really good again.
It'll be interesting. Oh, there's 2 new alien cards.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Because I was thinking of like the attack directly with command base, which is gonna be really good.
Whew. Yeah, we already have the boost that does it, but the attachment stays. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely. You want it to stay. Like doing it once is obviously good too, but like it's really good if you can just keep it there.
Aliens get 2 new cards. There's one that is like if you summon it, and I'm pretty sure this is the exact effect. Don't quote me on it.
Okay.
But if you have another alien in your ruins, you can banish this card to summon 1 Boglet or Darzo from your deck, hand, or ruins.
Okay.
So it's another starter.
Is it a medium?
I think it's a small.
Okay.
It might be a medium. I don't know. I don't remember the exact effect. I was looking at every card effect. This is a 130 card set, so I
Yeah.
read over everything last night.
Yeah.
Proofread it, made sure how to fix some grammar mistakes. We're
Yeah. No typos. God, fucking bug. Anyway, I'm
so,
sorry, I can't help it. I'm messing. I'm getting bullied.
So I don't know what's going to happen with the game over the next month. All I know is it's about to be really fun.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for the game. It's going at a very steady pace now. We're consistently getting out product. It's not like the dry spell we had.
Yeah.
What was it, like 3-4 months ago?
Yeah, there was like 3 months of nothing.
Yeah,
It's been like a month and a half of nothing or something like that now, and I feel like it's a dry spell now. but we're about to we're gearing up for the end of the year. We're gonna get some good stuff out.
I'm ready for this tournament coming up.
Yeah, so this Thursday, the winner gets a $100 store credit here at the shop.
That is mine.
We also have the Easy Draw potion going to the first two. Or the Easy Draw promo, not potion.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like,
Yeah.
potion. I was like, what?
Promo.
Yeah, promo. I'm very excited for the Easy Draw promo as well. I'm just excited about the $100 store credit. I've been in the lab. I've been cooking pretty hard.
You're gonna be standing there. If you win, or whoever wins, they're just gonna be like promo credit.
Fake money promo.
Yes, it's so good. Something I want to talk about is I didn't really get to talk to you about the way the booster pack layout's going to be for the next set.
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
It's 10 card booster packs, 8 commons,
Yeah.
2 rares.
Okay.
So the way the rare slots work, right? So one is going to be a guaranteed rare.
Okay.
The other slot is going to be either a rare, full art, red rare, chromatic rare.
Okay.
So you're getting like 2 rares per pack.
Is it like the same card with different rarities?
Like every
So like let's say
every high rarity has a low rarity.
Okay. Like,
Except like the lowest, like there's full arts and chromatic rare, and red rare that's all regular rares.
okay.
We don't make it impossible to get the cards to play, but we make it harder to pull the cards that are pretty.
That are pretty. Yeah. That's what I was wondering.
But speaking of pretty cards, there's something new we're doing with this set, on top of it being the new booster pack layout, is the first rare slot that's usually going to be just a rare, can be replaced with the alternate art of a previous card.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah. So there's a chance you can open up a pack and pull your 8 commons, and then you can get an alternate art and a red rare or a full art. And all the alternate arts are full arts, but they're slotted in the regular rare section. So,
Wow.
because we didn't want to make the alternate arts too hard to pull, because there are cards that's already been printed before, but they're really pretty versions of them. They don't come in foil, but they do come in. They're all full art. So
Yeah. No, that's
so if you hit a full art that's a foil, that's a new card. If you hit a full art that's not a foil, that's a retrain or an alternate art. My bad.
yeah. I'm very excited for how it's going, the set and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know if this guy's about to come in here. Nope. Next door.
Wits.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's going in a very good direction. I'm actually really excited for Landfight's future. I'm excited for the tournament. I'm excited for the turnout. I know it'll be a bigger tournament than usual, just because stakes are higher.
Yeah. Stakes are high.
Definitely, yeah. When you put when you put money on the line, it always is a little higher. It's high stakes.
It's store championship, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where's my belt at? You bring me a Walmart WWE belt, I will absolutely. Right here.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. I actually have a replica WWE spinner title in storage.
Do you actually?
Yeah, it's like adult size.
Dude, I had one when I was a kid, but I think mom sold it at the yard sale, unfortunately.
And I got this I don't know when I got this actually. Anyway, we're off subject. We're way off subject at this point. I told you would do this.
You do this.
Okay.
Every time. Okay.
All right. So what are your expectations for the tournament Thursday? Like, what do you think people are playing, and what do you think their outs are, or the outs are for those decks?
It's a lot of boost lock. Everyone is on that card. I wanted to talk about what I thought about boost lock a little more when we talked about it. I kind of thought about if you think about it, boost lock is a somewhat worse version of boost cancel. So I kind of thought why are we not playing 8 of 4 boost cancel, 4 boost lock? But then I think the reason why is because not every deck is good with boost lock,
Yeah.
But I also think it could be really good. That might be something I test in the future. Just like Sea Cobra, I swear to God, I'm gonna make it good. Everyone dogs on it. You've been dogging on me for it. I think that card is so crazy. I think you summon it, summon, add. It's free. It's 2 life for 2 bodies and card advantage. You lose nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll prove it one day.
Okay.
Wait.
So what do you think people are playing Thursday though?
Okay.
That's the question I have.
Well, I have to prove a point. Anyway.
Okay.
Thursday. It's going.
Wrong.
It's
No.
It's gonna be walls. I'm gonna see walls. It'll be walls, zombie control, and even mutant control walls. That's what's gonna be.
Well,
We might see some.
what about deck out?
That's the same thing. Oh yeah, they don't play walls when they do that.
No.
No. Yeah, maybe deck out.
That's
We-
what
we-
Mark's
we-
on right now.
Yeah. Well, we might see water too. I think Jasmine's cooking something with water.
Maybe. And
Um,
I know Seth on Sorcerer, so
Yeah, the best deck in the format.
I think Mutant Control is the best deck in the format.
That's crazy. How?
It just stops everything. Seriously,
It's up there, but like it's not the best deck in the format.
I don't know. I think
Literally, their best card is Mutant Landmine, and like if they don't
Nuclear
draw,
Landmine, yeah.
okay, Nuclear Landmine. It might as well be called Mutant Landmine. It's the only deck that can play it, besides like Burn.
Yeah, we haven't seen Burn in so long. I think Burn could be good, but
It's so hard now. You got Equalizer in the format. You know how hard it is to play Burn now. Oh my god! You should have seen me with Killer Elf. You know how hard it is to play Killer Elf with Equalizer. It's almost impossible.
it is.
I barely beat Jasmine because she had it. Like she was like Equalizer. It's the only reason why she did because she didn't draw. Thank God.
Yeah.
But she would have totally had me if she did.
I think I mean, I don't know. We'll talk about the best decks in the format after the tournament because we'll have to see what really.
Yeah, because this is a bigger tournament. This is like definitely the regionals of Landfight.
Yeah, pretty
Right
much.
here.
It's a big event.
This is top scale.
And then we're going to be doing another big event in a few months after all this wave of stuff comes out.
Yeah.
So we can see what the games being played. Like I'll be excited to pop back on here and be like, oh my god, do you see this? This is the new crazy card.
Could you imagine like Thursday, like someone comes in with like a deck that we never even thought of, and they just whoop everybody with it?
It's possible.
It's very
I've seen it before.
Yeah, yeah, it happened with what was it? It was what you played, Angel, Angel Turbo. Is what I would call it.
Yeah, it was really good, and things are good. We haven't had to put out a ban list this month. We've been doing monthly, like a little updates, like
Yeah.
kind of like square the game away. We haven't had to do it this time.
No, fortunately, I think I'm gonna break it.
I think we're getting in a good spot in the game.
No, I think I'm gonna break it.
I think I'm gonna beat you, but
Dude, you know what? I don't know.
so where are we at this?
Okay, what do you think is gonna be at the tournament? Because you just asked me, I'll ask.
I don't know. I think Deck Out's gonna win the tournament.
No.
I don't know. I'm siding properly for that. So what you need to do to side Deck Out is you need to side out. You need Ruins Defense, side in Ruins Defense, side in Grave Supply. You need to stop them from getting their cards back. Start you from getting your cards.
I mean, yeah, for every other deck, we already have them out. I have a secret deck. I'm not saying.
I won't say it either then because I don't know it.
I say Grave Supply and Ruins Defense. I mean, Ruins Defense is crazy right now. It's really good. I might even actually try to slide it in my main. I miss playing Creature Cancel. I don't play that in the main either. I really want to find a spot for it. At least like maybe like a 1-1.
You don't play Creature Cancel?
I can't find a room.
Oh my god.
I thought I was taking out a draw potion for it, but I'm like, would I rather have interruption or consistency? And I was like, I'd probably rather have consistency.
I like interruption. I'm an interruption person. And
No, I mean I am too,
Yeah.
but
I think it's really good. Now, speaking of Creature Cancel and interruptions, there's a new card coming out in that booster set that is a monster that's I don't know if he's a small or medium. Can't remember off the top of my head. But you can discard him to negate your creature ability. It works as a Creature Cancel, but it's a monster.
sorry, I just saw like a brilliant idea.
Combined Society, add Creature Cancel?
Nah, it's not for me.
Well,
I'll probably.
yeah, I just want you guys to get a little glimpse in the future so y'all can cook right now.
Yeah,
Start
yeah,
getting
yeah.
your ideas going. Oh, so Mark was talking about how excited he is for the dinosaur deck, right?
That deck is gonna be
Crazy, right?
That deck's gonna be really
But it'll be December, and what I think is going to happen is over the next into November, right? People are going to be building all this crazy stuff with the new booster set, with the speedster stuff, and I think dinosaurs are going to come in and be kind of a counter to it. We'll see, but the dinosaur deck's going to be different than all of the landfight decks that we've created, in the sense that we had a lot of card ideas for it. So instead of it coming with 50 cards, it's coming with 52. So you're gonna have to manually take out 2 cards that you think are just like.
Why are you doing that?
We liked all the cards, and we didn't want to only give you 2 copies of one of the new cards.
Okay.
So the options were
Take out some of the staple cards,
or just give you 2 extra.
I understand. I think
So you won't be able to like open the box and sleeve and play. You have to open the box, take 2 cards out, and sleeve them.
Decide what card you want to take out.
So that was just something we kind of did for that deck, just because it was kind of over the limit. It's 2 additional cards.
There's so many good cards. I've seen a couple, like the Mutant and the Boost.
We'll get more into the dinosaur deck
Next week.
Not next week, probably next month. I want to get this new stuff going out.
Yeah. Well, because when Speedster comes out, I'm sure we're gonna have like a whole segment just talking about how good Speedster is.
How good or how bad. I think it's going to be really good. I am on that. Like, I am pumped.
I am too. It's very exciting.
I've already been collecting recalls. I think I have 3.
I have one more if you want one.
Okay, cool. Because I
There's
just
the 4th.
want to Sable Siren, bounce it back, Speedster.
Yeah, or go like Sable Siren, bounce. You might even see Retreat, which is a card we talked about a long time ago.
That's only for your opponent's field.
Is it really?
Yeah. Or it might not be.
No.
It's pay 3 life, return 1 card of the creature on the field to the opponent. It might be to the opponent's hand or your hand. I'll have to go back and look. The game's growing, so I can't remember all the cards anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Especially cards that aren't seen on the daily.
Yeah, because we talked about a card like Retreat a long time ago. I think it was 2 episodes ago, and we talked about like how good it was in theory, but we never did get to it.
Mm-hmm.
It just never, because it's singular removal, which is good, but like I don't like the bounce in the hand kind of sucks, because like let's say like there's a Luminari you can't get over. You bounce to the hand. I don't feel good when you bounce to the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't feel good. You would much rather like pop it or remove it from the field else how, or just let it sit there and rot and stun.
All right. Moving on a little bit.
Yeah.
We announced the pod format. Do you have any idea of like what you want to build for the 75 card pod format? No. Yeah, me either. So,
okay, if I had like a loose idea, I would probably play Majestic. There's just a huge card pool, and they all add each other or search each other. So that or Fairies. Fairies is very because like what is like in the pod format? There's a
you're only allowed 1 of each card.
Yeah, I know, but like you're allowed to have like your main dude, right?
No.
Or no.
You have your land, and you're allowed to have an extra large in your deck, though.
That's right.
Your 4th large. Now, what my plan is currently for pod format is I'm going to wait until next month to build my deck.
Yeah.
So, because we'll have a bigger card pool. There's in the booster set, there's 115 new cards. There's 15 alternate art. So we got 115 new cards, and we got all the new cards in the Speedster deck. So I want to start playing Speedster for regular format.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna work on Zombie Werecat for pod format. But right now I'm playing my zombies, so I don't want to dismantle them and build a pod deck. I want to get the Speedster deck, then I can work on Zombie Werecat for the pod format. And hopefully we can really start getting pod formats, like we do one a month or something in December.
Yeah, we'll have to do a little showcase of that when we do it.
Yeah, it's just I wanted to announce it so people can get their brains turning now. Yeah. But everybody's so focused on the big tournament, the Speedster deck, the booster pack, the Dino decks. Yeah. Like we got a lineup of awesomeness coming. Awesomeness.
Yeah, I'm most excited for the tournament. I'm really excited for Dino. I think in December, my dreams of Sorcery Hand Rip is going to become real.
Shut up.
It's like how good the Dino deck is. That or I might just, by then, honestly, Dino might just be so good that it doesn't matter. Because the thing with Dino is like, they get effects off getting popped, right? So like, who cares? I'm just going to send them all anyway. So it might not even matter by then.
Yeah.
It might be a whole different...
Well, my thing with dinos is it'll be stun category, right?
Yeah.
So we'll definitely have to see how that goes, and I'm excited to see it.
I'm excited too. I'm excited that you guys are, alongside. We'll get to all experience this fun format, fun game changes.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to bring up today. Anything else? Is there?
I've hit everything I want to talk about. Yeah.
We're going to try to be more regular with the podcast. I will bring that up one more time.
Yeah, it's just
we're in busy season.
Yeah. Christmas is almost here. I mean, it's just this time of year. It's colder out now. People aren't going outside and playing as much. They're coming in here and playing cards.
Yeah.
Or buying product to go play cards.
And we've also been working real hard on the new landfight products. So
yeah,
we want to be here for you guys, but I feel like we actually had a lot to talk about this time.
Yeah.
So
it was a good episode compared to episode 3.
Yeah, like it was a decent episode, but
I just didn't have as much to talk about because there wasn't as much going on.
And there's a lot going on now. So
yeah.
And I think when we follow up after the store credit event, we will have a lot of information from the current meta.
That's exciting. I think we might do a special video for the $100 tournament because that's like I have some ideas I'm not gonna shoot off.
Yeah, and that's just a start. If we can really get this thing off the ground, we could do even bigger pricing one day. Like I see some of the card games do thousands of dollars, and I would love to get to that point. And I know that's forever away. But the support we get from everybody on YouTube and everybody locally, like, you never know.
You gotta be optimistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's you have to be optimistic. If you're not, it's never gonna happen. You know.
That's true.
Preach it.
Preach it. All right. Well,
yeah.
I think we're done for the day. We got some work to get done. We got a little play testing to get done.
Yeah, I done. I'm telling y'all.
All right. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.